Are you awake? Apologies. I did not intend to startle you. I know you have every reason to fear me, given your current predicament. But I only wish to help. Do you remember how you got here? No? So you must not have any idea of where you are. You find yourself in the catacombs beneath Castle Mardir, home to the Morvant family of vampires. My name is Jarre Morvant, youngest son of Lord Edward Morvant. Let me speak plainly. I do not wish for you to meet the fate my family has planned for you. Come, let me help you out of this cell. There is a path to my bedchambers, where we can wait for the dawn, and I'll lead you out of the castle while the others sleep. Take a seat. Apologies for the lack of food. We don't particularly require to eat what mortals do. All I can offer you is water and whatever the castle thralls and prisoners eat. By good luck, you will not have to endure the prison food for longer than tonight. I mentioned I did not wish for you to receive the fate that was chosen for you by my family. You see, my family is planning a ritual that takes place every decade in this castle. It is a ritual that requires 10 souls for a sacrifice to the god of death. You are the first of those 10 souls. Fortunately, tonight provided me with an opportunity to save you. Everyone else is so concerned with the preparations I was able to slip through the shadows down to the catacombs without notice. Now that the hour is early, it is unlikely anyone or anything is roaming the castle. We should wait here a little longer for the sun to show its entire face before I take you to your freedom. You must be wondering why the son of the most powerful vampire in Aravale is willing to risk his neck to help you. Well, I am not like my family, whether a lust for power and blood. I see my gift, or my curse, as only an opportunity to aid those with much less time than I. They say vampires do not feel, but feel is all I do for others. I feel their pain, their anguish, their misery, and it sickens me as much as my family's absence of feeling. To have all this power, and yet use it to only obtain more, no matter the cost, no matter the souls that are ripped apart and destroyed. You see, this ritual does not just kill the victims. It tears their souls apart and spreads them throughout the blood magic ley lines that run through the stones of this very castle, and provide my family with its great power. They will not know peace, and they will serve my family until their memory fades into oblivion. This is why I felt I had the obligation to at least try to save you. I fear I will not be able to afford the same destiny to the next victims brought to the castle. And Mort's mercy if my family discovers I am behind the prisoners' disappearances. As much as I hold disdain for my family's desire for power, I must admit, I toil over the privilege it is to belong to this family. I do not have to roam the cities and forests in the shadows, feeding on rats and game, fearing silver hunters plunging a stake in my heart. No, I am safe and free from the justified fear that the rest of the Vale holds for us. And it is no easy feat to convince others that fear is not what they should hold, given the actions of my family in their crusade for power. Even if I was able to convince the people their fear belongs elsewhere, it would be an even harder challenge to sway my family's command. You see, my father, Lord Edward Morvant, has lived for 3 centuries. A power that long-lasting does not come without sacrifice. I only wish those sacrifices could have been made by forging bonds instead of crushing those on the other side of them. My father would have me believe that this is the only way. And am I truly capable of questioning his judgment while I live for barely a century myself? What I do know to be true is the horror I feel in my still heart towards his actions that only grow more brutal as the years adjoin his mind. My 2 brothers, older than me still by a half-century, both follow his doctrine without question. He holds great pride for my brothers, twins, Niora and Rogar. Their blood loss proven even before their birth, as they fought to consume each other in the womb. The blood matrons had to suppress the fighting during the pregnancy, and the twins even managed to kill one of them from the power she had absorbed from their conflict. Both their survival proved their strength before they were even born. My birth, however, was a much less impressive affair. I was nothing but at home in the war-torn womb. The matrons well nigh had to drag me out by my already fully grown teeth. My insistence taught my father patience, but I fear his patience waning for each day that passes. I do not compare it to my brothers. But I cannot promise his patience will yield his due for me. Come, let us go now. Although the sun is awake, we must not assume all in the castle sleep. We will need to travel back through the catacombs. I know of an exit at the side of the cliff face the castle sits atop. It will lead out into the forest next to the coast. Follow the trails through the woods southeast to return to the villages. I assume from there you will know where to go. Okay, come. It will be a long walk through the tunnel to the exit. Stay close and try to keep quiet. These catacombs carry noises further than you would think. Here. I will go no further. Although the light will not kill me, it will cause suffering. The exit is bolted from this side. Slide the latch and the door should open. I should hope in my offering of grace for your life, you will afford a certain secrecy towards all you learned tonight. If word gets back to my father about what is being prepared in the castle, I fear someone with that information would be hunted down relentlessly. I only tell you this in support of my desire for you to live, and if we shall meet again, I will surely find joy in our reunion. Farewell, traveler.